So in a couple of previous videos, we sort of talked about this river metaphor. So this is the river. And I sort of think of it as you start on this side of the shore, and then you have to cross via stepping stones to the other side. So I wanted to talk about the different types of gaps. So this one, there's a big gap, in between. And understanding each class is a little bit different, but I wanted to offer some universal advice. So I have 5 steps. This is the first one. So for each one of these, sort of gathering your resources, all the resources you have, is the first step for understanding how to fill these gaps. This is surprisingly difficult. It's a lot more difficult than, say, when I was a kid and we had a textbook and maybe some class notes, and now there's all these resources spread everywhere. And I've also worked with students who had teachers who just said, oh, go use the internet. And that's a very difficult thing to do, especially as a student who's not familiar with the subject matter. It's not particularly easy. So parents really need to watch out for this when teachers say, oh, just use Khan Academy or just do that, because stuff is not called the same. It's not exactly the same terminology, so it makes it a little bit difficult to just Google something. So if you feel that you have gaps between what's being given and what is being tested, it is really important to understand where you can gather all of your resources that the teacher has given you so that you're kind of hitting it at the right level. Because say you use something that another textbook or Khan Academy, it's not quite assured that this is exactly what the teacher is looking for. And sometimes things do differ, definitions differ. It seems kind of odd that they would, but it does. Formulas, they might want a slightly different formula opposed to one you find online. So if you can gather your resources, this is a really good way to start filling the gap, and we'll keep talking about other ways to do it. If you have any questions, email me, Jessica at DIYhomework.com.